All right, we'll start with an opening statement from Coach, and then questions for Jaemyn Brakefield.
Yeah, super appreciative of the attendance today. Obviously, the students aren't back yet for spring classes, so a lot of people came out today, season ticket holders, and just people that came to watch us play. So we're super appreciative. Thought we had a home court advantage, certainly some times in the game. Got a little loud for Georgia. So one of the first times this year the crowd's really impacted the game. We're going to need that moving forward. I thought it was a lot like your first conference game, kind of typical, kind of a new feeling out there. Didn't think both teams played their best in the first half. Been in a lot of games like that. I thought in the second half we really calmed down. We played one of our better 20-minute periods against a really good team. Tonight was all about our defense. Like, how do you hold a team to 51 points? How do you hold a team to under 30% shooting that actually is one of the best teams in the country, shooting over 50? 10 blocks, 10 steals. We out-rebounded our opponent tonight. So tonight, this was Ole Miss defense at its best. We had some individual performances in there that contributed to it. But, lastly, you got to get some play from veteran players. And, the story of Matt and Brake around here has been well-written. They came back to do one thing, to leave a legacy, to win. And I thought today you saw that out there. I don't even need to look at the stat sheet. I know that Matt and Brake, their minds and hearts were in the right place today. They made winning plays. I thought the offensive rebound late by Brake was the biggest play of the game. But that's where his heart was all game. So had a lot of good individual performances, but certainly those two returning veterans, Matt and Brake, they just kind of had that look in their eye today that we're not losing at home.
Questions for Jaemyn Brakefield.
Jaemyn, the defense was just on display all night long, but holding them to 24% in the second half, and then just do better on the glasses. What do you kind of make of that second half defensively, just from your vantage point?
Oh yeah, just the preparation all week. I believe bouncing back from the Memphis game, we just really focused as a group and kind of had to refocus. And we know had a couple of days to prepare for Georgia. Obviously, they're a great team. So when it came down to preparation, I believe that we were prepared.
Jaemyn, do you think that y'all got, after last week against Memphis, do you think that y'all gained back some toughness, some confidence today?
For sure, 100%. Obviously, SEC is games like that for the whole year and the whole season. So just getting back and gathering as a group and realizing what the end goal is, that's what the whole week was about, being focused and being prepared.
Was there a moment this week where that mentality kind of shifted? Where it's like, all right, we got to lock in. That game against Memphis was not us. This game against Georgia is going to be who we are.
100%. Immediately after, obviously, the game, we got together as a team, and we really, it wasn't sugar-coated, man. We really got together and expressed our thoughts, and obviously, we want to do something big in this conference. So.
You guys started the second half on that big run, and they kind of made their run. How did you guys weather what they did and the game so strong?
Preparation. Just staying calm. I believe going into halftime in the locker room, we were patient. Obviously, we were in there talking as a team and kind of collecting together what we got to do in the second half.
Jaemyn, that second half, emotionally, you kind of were more demonstrative, especially at the end. But just kind of what was those emotions, or what kind of the impetus for them in that second half?
Just wanting to win. At the end of the day, obviously doing whatever I can to boost my teams. But at the end of the day, man, just like I said, we want to come out and compete against a great team today.
3 big triples for you today. When did you realize you kind of had a hot hand from behind the arc, especially when it was needed?
Yeah, just, my teammates poured confidence in me. My coaching staff, obviously, just coming collectively as a group. At the end goal, we were all just being aggressive. At the end of the day, we were just being aggressive.
How much did the crowd factor in, Jaemyn? Packed house really kind of got behind y'all, especially in the second half. And how much do you need that crowd moving forward through SEC play?
Oh, it's wonderful. Obviously, it's none like the Pavilion, and when it's packed. So them being able to feed off the crowd, just being able to come together as a team. It was great today. So,
especially with the students not here. So I think a lot of people came to watch Ole Miss basketball today that aren't season ticket holders and maybe have never come before. And
for sure. Just
want to encourage all those people to come back. Even when our students come back, there's a way to get in these games. So super thankful for everybody that was at the game, especially the people that maybe this was their first Ole Miss game.
I guess Jaemyn being a consistent starter just over the last 3 years, and really ever since you transferred here and then coming off of the bench this year, is that, was that tough to kind of get used to?
Not at all. Obviously, we got great players, and I was a part of the recruiting process. So knowing what outcome I want to have at the end of the year, if I'm starting the game, ending the game, it doesn't really matter as long as I can do something to impact my team.
Any more questions for Jaemyn?
Thank you.